Star Trek The Next Generation is my favorite TV show of all time. It was made back when a season of television was 26 episodes long. This meant they had to shoot everything very quickly. It was also shot on film, which meant no one could see what the hell they were doing, or what they had shot until later. The video assists back then probably weren't as good as they are today.
How do you make a show out of all of this?
I'm going to talk about that next. Stay out of this. The film frame was also a bit wider, allowing them to crop it to 4:3, the standard of TV back then, which meant so many things crept into the frame that weren't meant to be there, and some that were. They just didn't care. Things you couldn't see before outside the title safe zone. Things they couldn't take out. They didn't have the advanced computer technology we have today to digitally remove any mistakes either. Now that the show has been upgraded to Blu Ray quality, we could see everything. More than was ever intended to be noticed on your old standard definition TV. I often wonder how many times someone on set said, "Oh, no one will ever notice that." So let's take a look at all the wonderful, charming blunders of Star Trek The Next Generation. A great show with heart, quality storytelling, and characters that are now legendary in the annals of pop culture. Hit it, Johnny. Number 1, General Mistakes. Here we have some carpet that they shove underneath the thing to keep it from rocking back and forth. They just grab some of the same colored carpet and shove it underneath. But you can't get it in the shot. You can see it. It's right there. So this is some kind of stand, or C-stand, light stand, something. But then they noticed it was in the shot, and then somebody moved it for the next take. Watch the door. Watch the door. Watch the door. Okay, you're watching the door. Oh my god, somebody's moving it. Okay, oh, watch the door. Watch the door. Oh, it opened again. Maybe she was coming back in because she forgot something. Hey, speaking of doors, somebody should close this one. Don't they close automatically? Oh, hey, speaking of doors, watch the door. Watch the door. Oh my god, it didn't close all the way. Somebody pull it closed with your cane. Pull it closed with your cane. I can do it. Oh, they noticed it was open, so they closed it now. Looks like a regular shot, huh? But what's that back on Captain Picard's chair? Looks like a clipboard, or maybe it's a script. A keyboard? I don't know, but it's probably not supposed to be there. Neither is that. I think that's Michael Dorn's receipt for when he went to Chili's. It fell out of his pants. Now this down here, I think is like a power cord, maybe, that lights up the control panel. This is a much better way to light that kind of shot. You hide the cord in darkness. Now here you'll see the same kind of power cord. It's usually hidden behind the post that holds up Picard's chair, but it fell over. You see there's like an outlet back there or something, I think. I don't know.
Now let's see if we can get the ship to go where we want.
I don't know what's going on here. Oh, somebody taped something to the back of the technical console. Maybe it's that lady's insulin pump.
Increase to warp 6.
Aye, sir. Full impulse.
What? Now I guess we'll talk about lights. That light is clearly out on Picard's command chair. Somebody needs to get up to the bridge and change the bulb. Somebody gotta change the light bulbs in this thing above the door. Now Whoopi, when you come into the room, press the button. Okay, turn on the monitor. Oh, Whoopi, how lazy can you be? You didn't even touch the button. Don't bump the chair, don't bump the chair. Oh, he bumped the chair. No, I think Brent Spiner has some kind of allergy in his left eye. I don't know if it's to the makeup or like the contact lenses, or I hope he's not allergic to cats, because he has one named Spot. Oh god, won't somebody sweep the floor? Those little wrappers, straw wrappers, and receipts from Chili's are all over the floor. Watch out, don't hit your hip on that, Deanna. It's sticking out of the door. Can somebody shave that down?
Captain.
What the hell is that? Somebody's purse? Somebody's insulin pump?
I will not grow old. We've managed to shut down the probe's power system so we can beam it aboard. It's not going to be easy to figure out where this thing came from.
Oh, hey, I know that guy. He pushes the camera until it stops. And stop. Good job, Bill. You did it. Now, I must warn you, you can never unsee this, so be prepared. I think Patrick Stewart was able to play a couple notes that matched, but then they brought in like a musician to play the notes for him. I think. That's what it looks like to me. You see, the camera setup and the lighting is totally different, as is the background. And the hands on the second shot are a little different and a little more out of focus. I can only imagine what kind of weird position this guy's in. His head is probably right in Patrick Stewart's grundle. Now, I wasn't able to confirm this, but it looks kind of obvious to me. I don't know, I could be wrong. Now it's like super creepy and weird.
Good. Very good.
The ship is falling apart.
Coffee stain. Camera mark. More coffee stains. Bubbled up carpet. Wesley's poop stains on the carpet. Or coffee stains. Somebody scuffed the wall. Their shoe. Worf's targ, like, pooped on the floor or pissed on it. Gosh, Jesus, will somebody clean this f***ing carpet? Stains everywhere. Oh, we're done talking about the carpet. What's that? I don't know. Is that part of the set? Is that I can't tell. Oh, wait a minute. I think I hear someone cleaning the carpet, actually. There's of course, there's a vacuum. Good job, lady. The maid came in for the late shift. Does he have to do it now, though? We're talking. Oh, somebody left their extension cord. Oh, I guess we're back to the carpet again. Now, in this area of the ship, there's a little tiny square of carpet that they use to cover up something. Like maybe a tear in the carpet or a coffee stain or something. It takes them a while to fix it. I think it's like later seasons. Now they finally fixed it or replaced the carpet. I don't know. What I do know, with all the filming, these sets take a beating.
The ship is falling apart.
Paint's coming off.
The ship is falling apart.
A dent.
The ship is falling apart.
Dent. Some kind of puncture holes? What the hell?
The ship is falling apart.
So I guess they just use regular outlets on the Enterprise. You know, to light up the sick bay beds. And other parts of the ship, too. This person didn't even plug in their thing. And in engineering? It was like a brown extension cord just like laying there. I don't know what that is. A bunch of tape. Black tape. I don't know. Something holding up the panel. Okay, so watch this lady with the gray hair. She's what we call a featured extra. Here she is again. She's like a nurse or something.
We're going to be seriously undermanned if we're forced to engage the Romulans in battle.
The Romulans are your problem.
Now, show what? Did you see it? Did you see it? Dr. Crusher's talking to Geordi. There she is in the background, but she's also on the bridge at the same time. I don't know, maybe she's got a twin sister. Or, more likely, maybe someone made a huge blunder. Patrick Stewart's getting sleepy.
Your ship and begin the negotiations.
Yes.
He can barely keep his eyes open and listen to this lady talk. Oh, that's not a button. Get him, Captain. Boom. Pushed him right into that crash pad. Nice soft foam to land on. Okay, we can only do this one time. Everybody run up, but nobody drop your phaser. Oh, shit.
We're rehearsing today at 1:30.
Okay, this is a nitpick, I'll admit it, but I've never heard any character say non-military time on Star Trek. Okay, check out this guy here. He has the short hair, it's kind of graying. It's the old white guy, middle-aged white guy. There he is, right? Now in this shot they use the reverse, but then they cut to this, and oh, that's not him. That's like a Mexican guy or something. It's just a standard stock reverse plate. They did it all the time back then. Saves them some money, you know. I have absolutely no idea why there are tire tracks on this deserted planet.
I'm not sure, sir.
Congratulations. What a wonderful choice, sir. You'll be able to shape the minds of the future leaders of Starfleet.
Riker's talking, but in the reverse shot, he's not.
What a wonderful
It's just a little editing
You'll be able to
mistake.
shape the minds of the future leaders of Starfleet.
Riker? I bet he sleeps in his uniform.
He doesn't sleep in his uniform. He sleeps in embarrassing blue pajamas. What a gaffe! Ensign row beams in. Reverse, you could see her stepping down. Reverse, now she's stepping down. That's just a little editing thing.
They will follow.
Oh, somebody check the focus. Check the focus. Somebody check the focus. There you go. That's it.
You mentioned your impending death, Grandpa.
I did?
May I say you face it with remarkable courage and stoicism.
Did you catch it? You see, they didn't have a shot of the old man looking up, so they used a shot of him looking down and reversed it.
Explain.
Yeah, you know, this is a pretty classic editing trick. I mean, you don't have the footage you need.
173467.
Now, this is just a little nugget I noticed. Data recites a very long password in Captain Picard's voice to lock out the computer or do something like that. Lock it or can take control of the ship.
17346732.
But when you watch it on the screen, bunch of errors.
643 Tango 732 Victor 7311788 732 476789.
If I were not a consummate professional and an android, I would find this entire procedure insulting.
Number 2, black paper. Now, my friends, it's time for the famous black paper.
Why was I never told about this?
Because it's not particularly important.
Most of you have probably heard of this before, but a lot of it's from the early seasons. Occasionally, I don't know, they built the set with this like plexiglass that reflected the light, so when they had a shot and they knew the lights were in the shot, they would just tape up some matte black paper all over the back terminals to kind of hide the lights, the reflections of the lights, you know?
Slow to impulse.
Short and long range sensor scans, negative, Captain.
Play in a standard search pattern.
Again, it's one of those things where it's like, whoa, it's way in the background. Nobody will ever notice it. Sometimes it's pretty seamless or hard to notice. Sometimes it's really far in the background. Sometimes it's super distracting.
Systems back online.
Back online, sir? They were never off.
Oh, God.
Our sensors indicate that the microbrain expends a tremendous amount of energy during...
I mean, just have... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So, these are later seasons. I think this is season 3 or 4 or something. I don't know. Oh, Jesus. Can you move the lights to a different spot? And this is like clearly like the camera's right there. I think that's like the reflection of the camera. Just put a big piece of matte black paper over it. There's some more. We're almost done. Jesus, that one's really bad. It's like right there. Just have Riker step like forward like an inch.
Try to understand it orbit.
Ew.
Thus protecting others from the effects of this deterioration.
He hasn't been doing a very good
Ooh, you know she dropped it hot.
This is very amusing.
Number 3, boom mics, lights, and flags.
But now, let me show you something I'll bet you haven't seen before. None of this ever appears in an episode of the show.
Wrong. There it is. Oh, that's just peeking in. I'm not sure if this is a barn door or a mic. This is clearly a reflection of a boom mic in the glass. I got rid of that glass, thankfully. Oh, a little cord on a boom mic. A lot of boom shadows, too. Especially in the early seasons. There's a shadow on the left, and then it's a reflection in the glass. Plexiglass. That plexiglass, Jesus, that caused so many problems on this show. So many reflections, things that you should never see. There's that boom. There's a mirror. I don't know whose idea that was. Here comes the boom mic. There it is, peeking again on the top of the frame. I think that's picking Worf up.
Open hailing frequencies.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, right next to some black paper, too. Oh, there it is. I see it. Can you see it? I can. Another reflection of a boom mic. Glad they got rid of that stupid privacy glass thing. Hey, I think we can hide the boom mic behind these, like, wooden things, huh? No one will see it. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Nice try.
You still have to take calculus.
Oh. Oh, my God. Follow Jonathan with the boom, okay? He's walking towards the kid. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. That's everywhere. It's just a shadow. There's a little shadow. Boom shadow.
The Cardassian vessels have set a course for Ramazan.
Oh my God, it's coming, isn't it? It's gonna happen, isn't it? The suspense is killing me. It's gonna happen. Where is it? There it is!
Why is it we maintain watch on a planet that is now totally dead?
Come on over, Jordy. Oh God. Oh God. Didn't anybody see that? Oh God. Just cover the boom mic with black paper.
I want to meet her, not dissect her.
Jesus, I think this is like a later season. No! Get rid of that.
Their impulse system is down as well.
Oh my God.
Generation is at extremely low levels.
There it is. Get out of the frame. Get out of the frame.
Whoa, target faces.
Oh, what? Whoa! This one's like the ghost of a boom shadow. Someone calls Zach Baggins.
In a traditional...
Oh, God. Why do you have to have her stand right in front of the black plastic thing? Stand right to the right or the left. For Christ's sake. Now, this you probably wouldn't have noticed on your old TV, but there's a light stand and a light. There's a barn door and some light. I think that's a flag attached by a C-stand knuckle. But I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Well, barn doors. Right on the top. Some more barn doors. Bunch of reflections of lights in Captain Picard's fish tank. I guess this shot is kind of ironic, huh? That damn black plastic thing. Do we need a picture of the ship there? Like, we know what the ship looks like. Do you need to have a picture there? There's a light. A bunch of a flag, too. There's a flag and the light and a little tiny piece of black paper. Why not? A little tiny piece of black paper and a whole bunch of lights reflected there.
She must understand what that means.
Tiny little legs from a stand. Come on, guys, get it together. It's a later season episode. And there's like there's a light stand with some sandbags on it, I think. Red alert! There's a stand with the flag on it. Red alert! There's a barn door and a lens flare. Now, I think they thought the light was part of the set in this shot. Honestly, I'm not sure if it is or isn't, but it looks like a light. There's some barn doors. Oh, I got Worf. Oh, Jesus. Boom mic and the flag are in the shot. Holy f***. They really shook that ship. There's a flag in the shot. And bring in the flag. In the frame. What are you going to do about it? Everybody get up, but oh God, don't get the flag in the shot. There's a little stand in the flag. Again, probably would have been out of the safe zone on your TV. Now there's a piece of black paper, a crewman, a light. Jeez, I got everything in that shot. And there's a light, and that thing just hanging out. That goddamn piece of black plastic ruining everything.
Number one.
Oh.
You know where we are now.
There's another flag.
Sir?
Yeah, you're up to here, all right. I don't know what's wrong with this shot. Oh my God!
It's my pleasure, number one.
Let's talk about the tops of the sets. And a light, too. Why not? Don't pull back too far. Don't pull back. Oh, God, you pulled back too far. And just a hair on the top of the set. No big deal. Probably wouldn't have seen these on your TV. But you see them on the Blu Ray. Well, this you would have seen on your TV, I think. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Blanket up there is soundproofing. Top of the set.
For that alone, you should die.
Number 4. Doors. Now this next segment deals with doors. And it's not really a production mistake. Kind of like, I don't know, design or things changing over time. Let's discuss. So the left side of the door shows the deck number, and the right side shows what's behind the door. You see this is deck 36, turbo lift number 9. This is deck 3, turbo lift. Okay, we got that. So they had a whole conversation while they traveled from deck 3 to deck 8. 5 decks. Also, the doors will tell you whose crew quarters it is by having their name on it. Now that you've been briefed on what the door stickers are, let's get into the mistakes. Here they forgot the sticker on the other side of the door. I guess it's a mystery. Now these larger doors are for either a cargo bay, a holodeck, or a shuttle bay. This is kind of the main area they get off the turbolift to walk over to the holodeck. Here Picard's waiting to get on the holodeck. They picked a scene from France. Here he's pretending to be a cowboy or something. A detective? I don't know. Columbo? Whoops! Did you see that? This is early on, so it's okay. But they forgot to put stickers on that door. I guess it's a turbo lift. Yep, deck 11, turbo lift. These are the doors that are right by the holodeck everyone comes to play in. Worf got dressed up as a butler. Okay, now this episode where the Enterprise has a bunch of Irish hillbillies, it's they're all being stored in the cargo bay, right? That's where they want to put them all because they smell. And you could see clearly the door says Cargo Bay 7, right? Okay, now let's take a look at this scene. This is obviously the shuttle bay. Data walks in to talk to Polanski and she says, "Hi, Data." Let's roll it back. Oh. Holographic Entertainment Simulator number 2. Huh. Well, that's clearly the shuttle bay.
Shuttle Bay 3 force field
Whoops.
activated.
Now they're clearly leaving the shuttle bay as well. And again, holographic entertainment simulator. Can someone get the stickers right? I guess at this point in the series they hadn't made the stickers that said cargo bay. Oh wait, they did. It was in the episode with the Irish rednecks. Oh well, I don't know. Who fucking cares?
What do you mean?
This is all stupid anyways. Why are you watching this?
Come in.
Now the most often visited quarters on Star Trek, with the exception of Captain Picard, is Deanna Troy's quarters.
What?
Famously located on Deck 9. Clearly marked with her name. So when this nice young lady visited the Enterprise, it was very kind of Counselor Troy to let her stay in her quarters. Despite the surplus of accommodations on this very, very large starship. I guess they had yet to make the sticker that was marked Guest Accommodations. Now here, Counselor Troy is clearly in engineering, which is located on Deck 36. This is always the case. All the doors on Deck 36 should be marked Deck 36, see? Now this lady spills hot coffee all over Captain Picard, and then he says, "I gotta go change. I'm gonna head to the turbo lift to go to my quarters." Now that turbo lift is marked Deck 36, but the turbo lift he gets in is marked Deck 10. I don't know how the hell that happened. Sometimes they just don't care about the numbers at all.
Sir, unauthorized access of Turbolift 5 on Deck 34.
He took the bait.
Now let's talk about 10 forward. Clearly, it's on Deck 10, as indicated most of the time. Now here Riker and Troy leave 10 forward, and they head right to the turbo lift. Because Riker's mad. But somehow they're on Deck 8. Now in this sequence, Data leaves the fake Vulcan ambassador's quarters. And he's walking, right? He's thinking, he stops right by 10 forward doors. He thinks about stuff. And he decides to get on the turbo lift. And again, Deck 8!
It appears to be coming from Deck 10.
All right, Mr. Worf. Get a security team on it.
Heiser.
I don't know what he's looking around for, but he's not on deck 10.
Will you stop doing that, please?
Number 5, on your mark. Okay, this is really pathetic of me. I'm so sorry, but I noticed these marks. What are they? Little white dots on the carpet. You'll see, whenever anyone gets to their final spot, they always seem to be near one. Sometimes they're not white dots, they're black dots, depending on the color of the floor. That's it. Perfect. They were standing there. Picard, those are your new marks. And turn. Okay, great. We got you in focus. Now watch this clown. There's his marks. The guy sucks as an actor. He's constantly looking down at his marks. Look, check again. Oh, there. Okay, yep. You're in the right spot. Oh, God. Don't move, Captain Picard. You're right on your mark. There's the other person's mark. Now, this mark is tiny, almost invisible. Oh, even Picard checked his mark. You got it perfectly, though. Wonder where they're going to stop. I'm not sure. I don't know at what point they're going to stop. Where the focus is set. And, oh, it's right there on the mark. Oh, stand right there with your little loafers. Come up to the mark, Dr. Crusher. Yeah, oh, well, you kind of missed it. And hit it. You guys got it. Perfect. Cut. And where are they going to end up? Where's Picard going to end up, everybody? Where's he going to end up? And stop. You did it. Look for your mark. Look up. Whoa. Great. And come on up, Wrecker. Oh, God. Oh, really? Who's going to get that mark? Got a little further. And stop. Perfect. You're in focus. This is great. And stop on those marks. Good job, guys. Oh, check that mark. Yeah. Well, that's right. And hit it. Perfect. There's a light in the shot, but that's okay, because we're here to talk about Captain Picard's pacing marks. You can see the two right there. And Captain Picard's in focus, but where's his... Oh, there it is. Good job with your sneakers.
I'd like to thank you both for your very...
Now here's a mark for the positioning of the chair, in case he gets up and goes to the bathroom and comes back. And action. Come on up to your marks. And stop. Good job. Now these are old marks from past scenes that they just didn't bother to clean up. I don't know. I wouldn't notice that on my TV. Hey, that's pretty good. I don't know what that is. Could be a bug. Oh God, the light there. Oh, that's blue tape. That's like a camera mark or something. There's some black tape on the ground. That's probably an old camera mark. That's an old mark. Does she really need a mark to sit in a chair? That's probably an old mark. Stand right there, dummy. The mark on the ground, tape on the ground. Oh God. Oh, I don't know what that... And stop. And turn. Good job. Patrick Stewart's always very good at hitting his marks. That's an old mark. And that couldn't be more perfect. Good job, Captain Picard. You did it. Thank you, everybody. I'm so sorry you watched this.
No offense.
None taken.
That's human. I make mistakes.
Absolutely brilliant.
We have to get two-dimensional.
That's not possible.
Nasty.